My Duelist tier list for Bind. Starting with my personal favorite, Jet. Jet on Bind is extremely good for taking space. There are so many engages you can do on either side from any area that will take a lot of space for your team. Also on defense there are plenty of off angles you can use, either with Operator or just a rifle to catch your opponent's off guard. Although she does suffer from clearing some areas like lamps, I will still show her my love putting her on A tier. Moving to Reyna. Reyna is not that great on Bind. Enemies can easily reposition from her flashes with a single step since there are so many areas that people can take cover from. She can be a useful second duelist to support the first, but alone she is taking a B tier. Then moving to Yoru. A good Yoru on Bind can be a nightmare. There are so many mind games you can do, and whenever you have your ultimate it's practically a free sight. This requires a lot of skill, but if played right Yoru is an S tier. Let's talk about Neon. Neon is a very fun agent to play and I can appreciate her on big maps like Haven or Breeze. But on Bind she suffers a little bit. Not only it's a small map so her speed doesn't give you huge value for rotations, but the engage is a little bit weak since most of the walls you will be using will leave plenty of areas unchecked. I will sadly put her on C tier. Then we have Phoenix. Phoenix shines where the map is designed in a way that with a single wall and flash he can clear most of the site. Like Haven. On Bind he suffers from the same thing as Reyna, that enemies have a lot of cover to play around his flashes. Not only that, but his wall, instead of isolating fights, will give a perfect hiding spot to the enemies. One of his worst maps, and that will put him on D tier. Lastly we go to Raze. Raze is amazing on Bind. She can clear everything with her utility, and when she has her ultimate not only she gets a free sight, but enemies can't hide from it. One of the most broken agents on Bind and a deserving S tier.